ప్రస్తుతం గచ్చిబౌలిలోని IIITలో మంత్రి KTR మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. లైవ్ లో చూద్దాం.
Big motor handset. So as a student, obviously I didn't have money, so I used to buy one of those nice handsets, the big one. But when I used to land in India and come and see my friends here, they all had these sleek handsets. I was like, what is happening? America तो थोड़ा हमसे ज़्यादा अमीर है, तो ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे? मतलब the point I'm trying to make is Indians have always been good. India as a country and the citizens have always been good when it comes to adoption of technology. If we realize the value, right in front of our eyes, especially my generation, which is witness to the telecom revolution. For those of you who are born after 2000, you would not understand what I'm saying. But prior to that, I'm sure PJN would understand. There was a time when, to get a landline connection at home was a huge, humongous task. It was an achievement of sorts. I remember a time when घर पे अगर phone नहीं होता, and those of you who speak Telugu will understand, PP बोलते हैं, पक्किंटी phone. You have a phone in the next door neighbor, so whenever you give out your phone number, you would give it out as PP, right? So to get a phone was a task. You needed an MP's recommendation letter. You needed to go to the BSNL, do a nice, ego massage there so as to get a phone connection, and then eventually the phone set would come. You would pick up every day if you're a kid, if you're enthused about a new phone at home. You would wait for the ringtone. It's not happening. You remember, for those of you who are possibly from my generation, you would also remember trunk calls. We used to call the exchange fellow. There was only one in Hyderabad, I think Lagdikapul, which is where it is, even now. We used to call them, book trunk call to Sangareddy, book trunk call to Karimnagar, etc., etc. But see what has happened right in front of our eyes. The landline's gone, it's passé now. Nobody wants a landline phone anymore at home. After the telecom, sector has been opened up by Government of India, the kind of revolution we've witnessed right in front of our eyes. Today, each and every one of us has at least one mobile phone for sure. Some of us have two, some of us have three. Pegasus and other things, do take a toll. So all of these things, that have come in right in front of our eyes, how technology has really transformed our lives in terms of communications, in terms of being able to be in touch with what's happening across the world, etc. And all the other technologies that have revolutionized the way we think. COVID was a great example. We've seen, some enterprises which have shown the world that you need not be in a small town or a big town to be able to work from home. You could even be working from your village. As long as technology and as long as connectivity is there, I think you're fine. As much as we love, as much as we would love to believe that technology is a great leveler, it is also a fact that it's a great connector. I mean, it really connects people of all strata. It really connects people of all hues and shades across the world. Helps you learn from each other. I think that's the transformative power of technology which Indians have always been good at adopting. So the whole $957 billion value that AI can bring in by 2035. I'm very passionate about it because I think it will not only have a transformative effect on the people at large, it will also have a transformative effect on our economy. It will also help India adopt better. It will also help India propel itself into the league of first world countries sooner than later. Our Honorable Chief Minister, like I said, always reminds us of this. He says, क्या फायदा है इससे जो तुम टेक्नोलॉजी की बात कर रहे हो? Whatever you are mentioning to me right now, what is the point of it? When I tell him about T-Hub and startups and the whole startup culture, he always asks, what is it that you guys are going to be able to do to help the man on the ground? And that is the fundamental question that we need to answer. Today, I was smiling because I remember a day about 6 years ago when a large American company had come to me. I would not name names. They said, we have this cool technology